Hi, Terry here with Garden Grows. Today I'm going to try to uh, root a cutting from my Mirabel cherry plum tree. It's a little red cherry size plums, but they're so delicious and so good. We bought this house it'll be 2 years in August, I guess, and it came with this tree, but it's not in a great location. So I kind of want to get a duplicate of it and plant it somewhere that's a little more convenient, somewhere that gets a little more light. And this one's kind of right on our pathway too, so it's dropping cherries all the time and making a mess all over the place. And the bees come, of course, and then you've got to fight the bees to walk around on the pathway. So here goes. Where's my cutters? Here we go. I'm going to cut. So I don't know if I'll hold this up real close if you can see. So this is the older wood here, and then starting right here, it starts, you can see it's green and it's fresh. So I'm going to cut it off here and start from there. You know, again, as is my motto, gardening should be easy. I'm sure there's a much more scientific way to go about doing this, but I'm just a trial and error kind of person. I give it a whirl. If it works, fantastic. If it doesn't, try something else. So I'm gonna plant both of these and see if the hardwood will take as well. You never know, right? It's got fresh buds on it already. So today is February 7th, 2021. I'm actually inside my greenhouse right now, and it's super toasty warm on the coast of BC here. It's like 13 degrees inside here. About 7 outside, which is really, really beautiful day. We do have a cold front coming in, which will drop to about -7, -6, something like that. Well, so they say. We'll see if that materializes or not. But so I think I'm going to keep these in the greenhouse for now and see if that works. So anyway, that being said, I've got this root starter mix here. And funny thing is, this is called Pro Mix Stem Root. The funny thing is, it's the same brand as my potting soil or my seedling soil. I didn't notice that till today. And I'm actually going to also just kind of scar up the end of this. So you see these little nodules here? This is where the roots are going to form. Anywhere where there is like a new growth, and it's already starting to grow because it thinks it's spring. So I'm just going to scratch up around those areas on the bottom two there. Well, probably, actually, I'm going to go right up to here. I'll just scratch up each one and get the root starter on all of them, stick it in the dirt, and hope for the best. Yeah, you know, you never know, right? Like, that's how I just do all gardening. Like, I just try it. This is my mom. My mom taught me that. My mom would take cuttings off of everything and stick it in water, stick it in dirt. She didn't even use root starter half the time. She just stuck it in dirt and things would grow. And you never know until you try that, right? Like if you don't try it, it doesn't have to be complicated. Can be, but it doesn't have to be. So thanks, Mom, for your gardening lessons. And honestly, that woman had a green thumb. She could make anything grow, I swear. She had vases all over the house, or jars, or some sort of, with water and some sort of stick sticking out of it, and sure enough, it would end up being a plant. My dad too, out in the, like, Dad wouldn't so much do flowers, but he did things out in the garden, like, you know, laurel or boxwood, or they always started their own stuff. So anyway, thanks for the lessons, Mom and Dad. So you just stick it in here, get a good powdery mix on it. I'm just going to put my finger in there and rub it on the others. It's too shallow to get it in that far. And I know people too, they say you should have it in a separate container so you're not transferring any fungi or disease or whatever. But again, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just want to garden as simple as I can. If you start getting complicated, gardening's not going to be any fun. And what's the point of it? It's supposed to be peaceful and relaxing and bring you joy and connect with nature. It's not supposed to be an overwhelming ordeal, right? It's supposed to be peaceful and, you know, let's get all zen about it. let's make it as peaceful and and lovely as we can. So that's my motto anyway. If it is going to get complicated, I'm not going to do it. So here we go. So I've just got this this pot. You can see like my shear, so that's about the size of the pot. I think, what do they call this? Maybe a 1 gallon pot. So I'm going to stick it in there. I've got the Pro Mix potting soil in there. I'm just going to stick it right in the middle and then fill the dirt in around it. Give it a bit of water. Actually, I've got dirt in there at the bottom already. So I'll just fill the dirt in around the stem, where, like up to where the root starter powder is. You can't see that anymore. And then I'll just give it a little bit of water and leave it, and let's hope it takes. I'll keep you posted onto the progress of it, and fingers crossed I'll have a nice red Mirabel plum tree to plant somewhere in my sunny backyard to enjoy for many years to come. Thanks for watching. This is Garden Grows, and we'll see you next time.